Testing, testing. Live from English Station Campus, it's Christian Academy in Louisville, Lady Centurion basketball. Tonight, the Lady Centurions 12-2, trying to start to defend their 2A state championship from last year as they host the Owen County Lady Rebels in the first game of the sectionals for the 2A state tournament. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Botello, privileged to bring you the play-by-play tonight, and later I will be joined by Athletic Director Brad Morgan. But as I said, this is the first game in the start for the Lady Centurions to try to defend their 2A state championship, as last year, of course, they were the 2A state champions in the first ever 2A state championship basketball tournament in the state of Kentucky. As they try to retain that title going into year two, and things are going well for them this year. If you go by RPI standings, the Lady Centurions are the favored team in the 2A state championship this year, but you got to win one game at a time, and tonight they go against the Lady Rebels from Owen County, who come into the game at 7-5. The Lady Centurions, a pretty good Christmas break. They came out of Christmas break winning 6 of 7 games, including the championship of the traditional Bank Classic in Lexington. If you follow girls basketball at all, you know that is one of the best state tournaments over the break there are in the state. And the Lady Centurions come away with a championship game with a championship in that, including a defeat of who was then number one in the state, Simon Kenton. In fact, in RPI, Simon Kenton is still number one, a 49-46 victory over them. Then Centurions traveled for another tournament down to Murray. They won the first 2 games of that, but in the third game they were defeated by Butler, who is 10th ranked in the state, 49-39. But in that game they played without the star Shelby Calhoun, who had a hyperextended knee in one game, but she is back and ready to go at it after about a week and a half off. And she practiced yesterday. Coach Pridemore said she looked great, and she'll be starting tonight and playing tonight. The Centurions host this Owen County team. As we look at Owen County, they have defeated the Centurions only one time. That's the only time they have met in their history. That was back in the 2000-2001 season, and amazingly enough, this is a 2A state tournament game. At that time, both teams were members of 1A, and it was a first round at EKU, so it was the actual, after you get through all the first, second rounds, going to the state tournament. And Owen County defeated the Lady Centurions 57-48 in the first round of the All-A at EKU all the way back in 2000-2001. Centurions are going to try to change that tonight, and we're going to take a little break here. We got another camera we have got to set up. So we're going to try to hook that up and see what we can do. So I'll be right back with you here in a moment. Okay, we are back. We have got a new device. You know, Coach Pridemore tapes all the games, and so do we. Have a camera obviously for this, and we've had 2 separate cameramen before, and now we got a piece that puts both cameras on one tripod, and we have one cameraman now instead of 2, just all around, but we got the one camera late and just able to hook it on there. So we let me go back to where I was here. It's Owen County Lady Centurions, first game of 2A state tournament. As we look at this Lady Rebel team, they have got a tough injury tonight. Their leading scorer, Lexi Moore, a sophomore, 20 points a game, just over 7 rebounds a game. She is out with a concussion, and that is we know how it goes. We were missing Shelby Calhoun for a game and a half. It is a devastating blow when you lose your top player, but it also gives other players a chance to step up. And I'm sure Coach Wesselman will have her other players ready for tonight. Stepping in for her may be their second leading scorer, freshman Gracie Ferguson, 12.1 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game, has taken 62 free throws on the year. And now we're going to take a break for the national anthem, which will be performed by the Christian Academy Pep Band.
For a word of prayer, and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem led by the Christian Academy Pep Band under the direction of Matt Wooten. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this evening, Lord, this opportunity to come play a game we all love. Lord, we ask that you bless these young ladies, keep them safe as they play, keep them safe from injury. Be with each of us as we're here and have great sportsmanship to support and to lift up these young ladies as they perform. Be with both these schools, Christian Academy, Owen County, Lord, bless each one of their schools, keep us safe and healthy, and be with everyone on their way home tonight. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Second leading scorer for this Owen County team coming into it, junior Samantha Woodyard, 9.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds a game. Leads the team in threes with 13 of them on the year, 13 to 32. In fact, shooting nearly 41% from the three-point line. These two teams pretty evenly matched when you look at the stats. 58.9 points a game for the Centurions, 58.4 for Owen County. Centurions give up 43.6. The Owen County team gives up 48.1. Starting tonight first for the Owen County Lady Rebels, it'll be junior number 14, Abby Colligan, 4.4 points a game, 3.5 rebounds a game. Junior Natalie Smith, 5.9 points a game, 2.9 rebounds a game, has 12 threes on the season. Joining her will be junior Samantha Woodyard, 9.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, has 13 threes on the year. And freshman Gracie Ferguson, 12.1 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game. And number 40, the sophomore Destiny Goodrich, 3.9 points a game, 3.1 rebounds. For the Centurions, it's the 5-year Roosters, Sydney Rocky. The junior guard, 10.5 points a game, has 26 threes on the season. She'll be joined by Shelby Calhoun, the senior, just under 15 points a game and just under 14 rebounds a game, averaging a double-double. In the middle, Alexa Breedlove, 5.2 points a game, 4.4 rebounds. Senior Mia Beam, 11.5 points a game, 22 threes on the season. And finally, the sophomore point guard, Jaya McClure, 13.1 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, has 19 threes on the season. Again, for the Centurions, it is Rocky, Calhoun, Breedlove, Beam, and McClure. It is going to be Calhoun, and it looks like Ferguson in the middle for the tip. Lady Centurions in their home whites. Owen County in their black and maroon jerseys. And we are ready for the start of the 2A state sectional here, and this is section 4. Tip is going to be controlled by the Centurions. Tip goes back to Breedlove. She passes to McClure. Centurions set it up as Owen County starts out in a zone. In the middle it goes. Ball tipped away. Breedlove's able to save it off to Beam. Finds Rocky top of the key. Over to McClure. Starts to drive. Stopped by Ferguson. Around the horn. Beam goes to Breedlove. Goes inside to Calhoun. Little 5-footer fadeaway, no good. Rebound comes down to Colligan of Owen County. Here come the Lady Rebels. McClure in a man-to-man going against Natalie Smith. All over her. Tough pressure. Gets it off to Colligan. She's double-teamed. In the middle it goes to Ferguson. Almost walks. She does walk. It'll go over the Centurions. Tough man-to-man by the Lady Centurions to start out here. Centurions with that play we have seen so often this year, going to Breedlove on the baseline, passing to Calhoun, cutting for the hoop. Just couldn't quite get the shot off last time. McClure brings it down to the left wing. Finds Beam in the corner. Back out to McClure. Around the horn to Rocky. McClure straightaway three. No good. Off to the right. Saved by Rocky with her offensive rebound. Beam starts her move. Finds Rocky in the right wing. Back out to McClure. Finds Beam. A tough zone by the Lady Rebels right now. Rocky straightaway three in the air, no good. Rebound to Calhoun. She dishes out to McClure. Three from the wing, no good. Rebound to Rocky, tips it to Breedlove. She gets it, looks for help, finds McClure. Reset for the Centurions. That is 4 offensive rebounds for the Lady Centurions already. Beam with the three is down deep and falls out. Rebound comes out to Owen County. Let's not have another Easter night where the Lady Centurions went 1 for 29 from three-point land. They have been shooting extremely well. Inside to Ferguson, backs down, ball's no good. Tipped by Calhoun, out to McClure. Ferguson has been to the line a lot. I see why just there. Nice move by Calhoun, no good. Breedlove with the rebound, back up and good. Centurions with the first 2 of the game, and we have 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Smith gets it off to Ferguson. Picked up by Calhoun. Starts her drive. Knocked away and stolen by McClure. She's going to beat everybody to the other end for the easy left-handed 2. Centurions go up 4-zip here in the early going. Smith looks for the call from Coach Westmuller. Or Wesselman, excuse me. So sorry, Coach. Colligan with the ball. Picked up by Breedlove. Gets it off to Smith. She lets a 3 go. It's no good. Rebound. Calhoun comes away with it. Finds McClure. She's going to push it up for the Centurions. Lady Rebels are back. Off to Rocky. Rocky finds McClure out top. Back to Rocky on the left wing. Around a pick by Calhoun. In the corner to McClure. Fakes the pass into Breedlove. Back out and around. Centurions a good job reversing it. Beam back out to Calhoun. Starts her drive. Finds Rocky. Open 3 left wing. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Destiny Goodrich. Goodrich starts the drive. Stopped by Rocky. Knocked away by Beam. Able to save it. Driving to the hoop. A right-handed hook shot put up. No good. Ferguson with the rebound. No good. Rebound comes away to Woodyard. And she gets it out to Smith. Smith hawked by McClure. And there's going to be a 5-second count. Jaya McClure fought right through the pick and stayed with Smith. Smith couldn't get rid of her in a 5-second count. Ball goes to the Centurions. Pretty good crowd here tonight. Owen County filling up half of the bleachers on our side. About half of the bleachers filled up on the other side by Centurions. Ball inside to Calhoun. She takes a step to the hoop. No good on the shot. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Centurions. And there's going to be a discussion. I think that ball was out on Shelby. Nope, it's going to stay with Centurions. Referee underneath saw it differently. He probably had the best view of anybody. Ball into McClure. Beam with it. Looking inside. Breedlove trying to post up. Nowhere to get it to her. Rocky tries to go inside. Ball stolen by Smith. She's going to push it the other way. She finds Ferguson quickly in this corner to Goodrich. Goodrich picks up her dribble, gives it off to Colligan. She just double dribbled, and then there's the call. See, I think everybody was shocked she did it, and even the official, and she finally dawned on her, hey, that was a double dribble. Ball comes over to the Centurions, 3:38 to go first quarter. Low scoring affair, 4-0 Centurions. McClure brings it up. Centurions had a few good looks inside. They haven't been able to get the fall. Everything else has been three-pointer. Beam straight away. Three is good. Mia Beam with her first bucket of the game. Puts the Centurions up 7-0. Beam shooting 46% from three-point land, and there's going to be they're going to call a foul on Breedlove. Well, Breedlove got there in time to cause the travel, but they say it's a foul on her. And substitutions for the Centurions. Abigail Embry and Delaney Gardner in the game. Breedlove and Rocky take a breather. Coach Pridemore been going about 7, sometimes 8 deep with Lindsey Thomas. Goodrich almost trips coming out of that break. Starts to drive against Embry, goes all the way to the hoop, and she's going to draw the foul. I believe it's going to be against Gardner. Nope, it's going to be against Mia Beam. That'll be the first on Mia, second on the Centurions. To the line goes Destiny Goodrich. She is 8 for 17 from the line this year and hits her first. That gives Owen County their first point of the game with 3:04 left to go here in the first quarter. A great defensive effort by the Centurions so far. Second shot is up. This one is no good. Rebound by Gardner. She looks for help, gets it off to Embry, who gets it to McClure, and she'll set the offense. Off to Embry on the left wing. Gets it to Beam. Quickly in the corner to McClure. Three in the air, no good. Rebound. Calhoun jumps above everybody, backs her way in. Goes in between a couple people, no good. Rebound comes down to Ferguson. Quickly off to number 11 who's in the game. That is Laurel Lewis. She immediately drives and draws the foul. That's going to be on Delaney Gardner. That is her first. And to the line goes Laurel Lewis with 2. She is 8 for 14 on the season. This Owen County team averaging 20 free throws a game. Shooting 67% from the line, but part of that is because the 80% of the year shot by Lexi Moore out of her 83 free throws, but she is not playing tonight. Lewis hits her first. 7-2 Centurions. Second shot, no good. Calhoun with the rebound. Goes to Beam, left side, 3 in the air by Mia. It's good again. We have a timeout by Owen County with 2:29 to go here in the first quarter. 10-2 Lady Centurions. Christian Academy wishes to thank our athletic trainer from Court, the best in rehab, for being the official sports medicine and rehabilitation provider for the Centurions. Court has several convenient locations throughout Louisville, Lexington, and southern Indiana, and offers the best in physical and occupational therapy, as well as sports medicine coverage to local high school, colleges, and community organizations. Visit Court on the web at www.court.com. Court, K-O-R-T, the best in rehab. We're back to action here. Owen County ball, full court pressure, 1-2-2 zone press put on by the Lady Centurions. Smith with the ball, gets it off to Ferguson, gets into front court. She's going to be double teamed. They fall off, and now with it is Lewis. Inside she goes to Ferguson, and there's going to be a charge. Shelby Calhoun took the charge from Gracie Ferguson, and that'll be the first on Ferguson. First on the Lady Rebels. Excuse me, I got a little cough and no water here tonight. I'll have to get a bottle of water here soon. Embry on the right wing, gives it to Gardner on the baseline, back to Embry. McClure straight up top, finds Beam left side. Gardner baseline, Calhoun breaks for the bucket, they couldn't get it to her. Off to Beam, open for the 3, left wing, good again. Mia Beam, 3 for 3 from three-point land, has 9. Centurions have 13, lead by 11. 1:47 to go, kick ball by Calhoun. Smith to throw it in. Gets it in to Goodrich. Lewis back to Goodrich. Right in the middle to Ferguson. Tries to move. She's swarmed by the Centurion. There's going to be a travel on Lewis. Move that pivot foot before the drive. Centurion ball. Mia Beam, 9 of the 13 points, all on three-pointers. Red hot here in the early going. Beam out to McClure, around the horn to Embry. Baseline, it goes to Gardner. Calhoun breaks, can't get it to her again. It comes back out. Calhoun starts to go baseline. Now she comes back out to McClure. Fakes the pass to the right, 15-footer, no good. McClure gets his own rebound. Comes in, triple teamed, gets it out to Beam, around the horn to Embry. Good passing by the Centurions. McClure goes to Gardner on the baseline, and she's going to get fouled. That's going to be the second on Gracie Ferguson. Second on Owen County, and Ferguson's going to come out of the game. Back into the game comes Colligan. Beam to throw it in. Gets it in deep to McClure. Finds Calhoun, 3 in the air, no good. Rebound on the ground. Embry comes around and gets it. Brink dribbles back out. McClure back to Embry. Starts her move, finds Beam on the left side. Beam with another 3. This one's going to be off, almost banked in, but McClure gets the rebound. Finds Embry, starts her drive. 15-footer, no good, off to the left. Rebound comes down to Colligan. Lewis wants to run. She's going to drive all the way. No good on the shot. Good D by Embry. Beam with the deep rebound. Off to McClure. Crosses over to the left. Goes up. No good on the shot. Calhoun there for the tip back, and Shelby gets her first 2 of the night. Centurions, a number of offensive rebounds tonight, controlling the boards. Lewis tries to drive. Now gets it off to Goodrich. Picks her dribble up. Back to Lewis. Back to Goodrich. Down low it goes to Colligan. Shot is up, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. Centurions, a dominant 15-2 win through 1 quarter of play. Scoring in that first quarter of play, first for Owen County Lady Rebels. They have 2 points, one by Laura Lewis, one by Goodrich. Centurions shut them out from any field goals. No field goals in that first quarter for Owen County. That is a dominant defense. For the Lady Centurions, 4 people in the scoring column, led by Mia Beam with 9 on 3 3-pointers, and then 2 each for Shelby Calhoun, Alexa Breedlove, and Jaya McClure. Follow Cal Athletics on Twitter for Centurion Athletic news and game updates. Cal Athletics at Centurion AD. And for Cal Sports game scores and schedules, visit our website, www.caschools.us/Centurion-Athletics. And you can make sure to check out Centurion Armory for the year 2020. Get the best in Centurion apparel and accessories. The Armory is Cal's retail store with a full line of clothing, accessories, and merchandise for every Centurion fan. The Armory is open Tuesday through Friday, 2:30 to 4. When we come out for the second quarter of play, it'll be Owen County ball. Centurions have Embry and McClure along with Gardner, Rocky, and Lindsey Thomas in the game now. It'll be Goodrich and Smith along with Colligan, Lewis, and Woodyard in the game for Owen County. Ball going to be stolen by McClure on the pass, and she's going to get an easy 2. So Jay McClure has 4 on the evening. Centurions go up 17-2. Lewis, cross-court, dangerous pass. But it's completed. Down low it goes. Shot is up, and shot is good. I think it was Woodyard with that. Woodyard has her first 2 of the night for first field goal of the night for Owen County. McClure starts her drive. She's going to go all the way. Shot is up and going to be good. McClure with 6 on the night. And joining me, Athletic Director Brad Morgan finishes AD duties. Came to the job he really loves, to be the color analyst for the basketball team.
Breathing heavier, Mike. I was doing the announcing. I don't know if you could hear me. I was doing the announcing there at the table. Mr. Lawrence was driving back from Frankfurt, got here and took over there at the end of the quarter. Then I sprinted up here. Had to catch my breath here.
Are you telling me you're out of shape? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm out of shape. There's no doubt. I'm not even in softball shape anymore. Like, that's not fast pitch softball. That's men's jogging down the baseline softball.
Pretty good defense first quarter by the Lady Centurions. Held them to 2 free throws.
Yeah, Cal's speed has down, of course, courtside. Cal's speed, a definite factor. And then, on this end, Owen County just tried to pack it in. There's another
McClure with a 3. Jaya with 7 points in this quarter.
Well, Coach Pridemore was imploring his team to get it inside, work inside out. Too much, as you've seen, east-west instead of north-south. Cal back on the attack.
McClure another 3, feeling it, no good this time.
Whew.
Abigail Embry hustles down the rebound for the second time this quarter. Off to Rocky, to McClure, back to Rocky. Ball tipped away.
Well, it's funny, we're dominating the glass down here, but it's really on speed more than anything. I mean, we're just outrunning them to the ball with speed because Owen County actually is probably a little bigger than us.
They're a tall team.
Yeah, they got a lot of good size. But, yes, Cal's guards are just way too fast and getting to every loose ball as Cal up 22-4 here, just 6 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Mia Beam back in the game, gives Jaya McClure her first break of the night. Embry to Rocky on the left wing, back to Embry, finds Beam. Mia Beam on fire in that first quarter, wasn't she?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody was struggling a little bit early. Then she got hot, changed everything.
Embry out top.
I'd like to see the posts looking for each other a little bit better here.
Rocky with the 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Owen County. Here comes Woodyard. She's going to be stopped, gets it back outside. Smith down the baseline, driving. Is Colligan. Beam ties her up, steals it on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball, I do believe.
That'll belong to
Owen County.
Cal has gotten the ball to that short corner, and then you want to look to your other forward who's at the foul line, dropping, diving. Cal hasn't looked for that. If you really look for that strong, then you might even get the skip pass. It's kind of that second level play.
Ball gets into Colligan, picked up quickly by Embry. 3-pointer in the air and good by Woodyard. Woodyard with 5 of the 7 for Owen County. Rocky around to Embry. Beam comes the other way. Rocky now starts the drive, has an opening, running 10-footer is going to be no good. Rebound on the ground. Colligan comes away with it, gets it off to Woodyard. She's going to push it the other way. Gets it off to Goodrich. Somehow able to keep that pivot foot down there. Now Woodyard drives, dishes out. Laura Lewis, 3 in the air, no good. Rebound by Gardner.
What a box out by the lady. Had her box out to the foul line, then able to come back and get it. Where's Cal going to find the scoring here? We got McClure out, got Calhoun out. Rocky and Beam, the top scorers on this group.
But Embry's going to say, I'll score. Nope, can't hit it. But Rocky beats everybody to the rebound. Ball comes inside to Gardner. Doesn't look for a shot, but goes straight to Embry. Goes baseline, dishes Beam, open 3 right wing. Count it. Nope. No good. Rebound comes down to Colligan. It looked good till it hit the rim.
Yeah, looked perfect.
Straightaway 3 by Smith is no good. Beam with the rebound. 1 and done for Owen County. Beam hands off to Rocky. Brings it back outside, finds Embry on the left wing. Embry drives, goes to Gardner.
Got to use Lindsay here. Lindsay's open inside. Got to find her. There she is again, just flashed.
And they're going to be a timeout by Coach Pridemore. He's seeing what you see. They're not hitting that person that's open, and they're not finding the second person either.
When it goes to the post, they're doing everything's just coming right back out. They're just kicking it right back out. Not getting it done. E-News is Cal's online newsletter that allows fans, parents, and supporters of Cal Athletics to keep up with the latest news and Cal sports. E-News is distributed weekly and includes sports from elementary, middle, and high school from all of Christian Academy's Kentucky campuses. For questions, please feel free to contact us at enews@caschools.us. To subscribe, visit our website at caschools.us/Centurion-Athletics.
This is Section 4 in the 2A state tournament. This game is going to be followed by Western Hills in Henry County. They make the other two teams up in Section 4. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game Friday night, and the winner of the Friday night game goes on to Owensboro, where there will only be 8 teams left in the 2A state tournament.
That's right. So to clarify, Mike, you will not be covering the next game, correct?
I will not be covering the next game. Calhoun inside, no good. Gardner with the, or Breedlove with the rebound, no good. Here comes Owen County. It is Calhoun and Breedlove along with Thomas, Rocky, and Beam for the Centurions. Lewis with the ball. Starts the drive, goes in, puts up an awkward shot. Rebound to Owen County, no good. Calhoun above everybody for that rebound. Little spin move to show that knee is no problem. Pass over to Lindsey Thomas. 3 in the air, no good. Rebound comes down to Laura Lewis of Owen County.
Cal really squandering away some opportunities here, not giving up anything on this end, but went cold for about 3 minutes here.
Jaya McClure, the only person who scored this quarter for the Centurions.
Haven't scored since she went out. Cal now leads 22-7. Still comfortable, but this thing could be much more separation.
Smith with a 3, no good. Calhoun with yet another rebound in the game. Gets it off to Beam. Beam finds Thomas. Left corner, 3 in the air, no good. Rebound knocked out. Owen County comes away with it.
Well, same exact result. I mean, right on line, just a little short.
Smith, not sure what happened there, but a pass going to be stolen by Calhoun nonetheless. She comes down. Nice pass to Beam for the 2 on the nice layup by Mia Beam.
That's right. It was a beautiful pass, but Mia did a great. That's a tough finish. Really had to finish from distance. Did a great job.
Beam in double figures with 11. 2:14 to go here first half. Centurions up 24-7. Another steal, almost a steal by Calhoun on the ground. Out of bounds off of Owen County Centurion ball.
Great job by Shelby. She got a hand on it, then used her body and dove, got on the ground first. It was the only way she was going to get it.
You know what's good to see is her going to the ground after the injury she had. It kind of shows
she's comfortable, not scared. Well, she's already taking the charge down here, and that was a great defensive play in the first quarter.
McClure back in the game for the Centurions. Thomas to the hoop. There's going to be a late foul called, but a good call. Foul is going to be on Abby Colligan, her first, and to the line goes Lindsey Thomas.
Owen County faithful not too happy with that call.
Good crowd by Owen County tonight.
Really good, yep. Starting to see some people trickle in for the next game as well. Western Hills and Henry County.
Lindsey Thomas, her first miss from the free throw line this year. Will try to hit the second one.
Short. Lindsey short on the 2 3-point makes. Now short on this one.
And this one's long. But Shelby comes away with a rebound. Off to McClure, back to Shelby. Starts her drive, goes inside, running 10-footer is good.
There we go. Shelby gets it to go. Nice floater from about 7. And Cal leads now 26-7, and here's a steal.
McClure gets it off the beam into the layup and good.
Mia with almost an identical finish from before.
We got that one. Timeout, Owen County with 1:38 to go first half, 28-7. Centurions with the lead.
Would you like to see your business advertised in one of our sports programs in this gym or one of our athletic fields or even our program? Contact the athletic office to see how you can support Cal Athletics through a banner or program sponsorship. Well, Mike, you know, we talked about earlier this game. Last year, Cal got off to a really slow start. Really kind of the same game plan. That was Taylor County last year?
It was Taylor County.
Similar game. That Taylor County packed it in and then was very methodical on offense, and Cal just really slugged their way through it, able to get the win in the end. Of course, that was the first of a run that ended up with a 2A state championship. You lose and go home in this. There's no wiggle room here. You can't be ready every night.
Well, especially, last year, and you talked about earlier in the year, the format changed. Last year, it was basically 4 sections, and the winner and the runner-up went to Owensboro. This year, it's expanded to 8 sections. It's just the champion from each section.
That's right, yeah. So that last year, we had bigger sections, but the issue is that was a lot of travel, a lot of midweek travel. I mean, this is some significant travel for Owen, but not unreasonable on a school night. The 4 sections led to some pretty unreasonable travel across the state. We're lucky here in Louisville. We don't think about the travel distance. We have so many local games here, but in many parts of the state, district opponents are an hour and a half drive, and then you get into 4 sections, and it became 2 and 3 hour drives on a school night.
Well, we're back here. Centurions up with 1:34 to go here, first half, 28-7.
Cal settling into this half-court trap, really causing problems for Owen.
And as you say that, the ball goes out of bounds. Be Centurion ball. Gardner and Embry back in. Reed Love and McClure out. It's going to be Embry and Beam along with Gardner, Rocky, and Calhoun for the Centurions.
Owen staying in this 2-3 pack zone. Cal really could take the air out. They won't do it, but they could take the air out. I mean, just hold it if they wanted to.
Gardner catches that pass a little too far out on the baseline to be able to hit the person flashing to the basket. Thomas off to Embry. In the corner it goes now. Gardner has it on the baseline.
That's the pass.
Nice pass to Calhoun. Nice. Great move by Shelby to get to.
That's the pass, that forward-to-forward pass against the zone. Because then they'll start dropping their guards. Then you got the toss out for a wide open three. And all guards like to shoot that three when the pass comes from the basket, because it's just like you do when you're shooting with your dad at home.
Delaney Gardner all over the area on defense, and Calhoun with the steal. Fakes the pass in for the drive, no good. Rebound, Embry beats everybody to it. And Thomas has it and backs it out. Embry baseline. That's about the third hustle rebound by Embry tonight.
The guards have torched Owen County, getting rebounds.
Pass off to Thomas in the corner to Beam.
They go under 10 here. Here we go. Cal's got to go.
Embry drives baseline, stops, finds Thomas. Thomas, 7 seconds. Beam finds Gardner underneath, starts her move, dishes to Calhoun. 18-footer, good, and that's going to be at the halftime. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. We are at halftime. Centurions up 32-7. We'll be back in about 8 minutes. Recap first half play, second half action here. Centurions lead at halftime, 32-7. Welcome back to Christian Academy Louisville Lady Centurion basketball. The Lady Centurions lead Owen County 32-7 in the first round of the 2A state championship section play. And it has been all Centurions the whole game. They started the game out on a 7-zip run, and then after 2 free throws by Owen County, the Lady Centurions closed that first quarter on an 8-zip run to make it 15-2 at the end of the first stop. Yes, that's right. Owen County had 2 free throws, no field goals in that first quarter. Second quarter, it was back and forth in the early going, but once it hit 22-7, Centurions closed that first half on a 10-zip run to make it 32-7. Brad, I think you have individual scoring for us.
First for the Lady Centurions, Shelby Calhoun with 8, Alexa Breedlove 2, Mia Beam 13, and Jay McClure 9. For for Oldham County, it was Laurel Lewis with 1, Samantha Woodyard with 5, and Destiny Goodrich with 1.
So, Brad, a rather dominant performance by the Lady Centurions in that first half. And so what do you see coming out in the second half here?
Well, I don't know what Owen could really do in this situation. I mean, their side, great deal. The only change would be is if Christian Academy's effort wanes. If their effort wanes, and Owen County is definitely capable of scoring and making a run at this thing. But if Cal's speed and quickness and their energy stays up, I think it would be a difficult task for Owen County to get much going here.
Well, Lady Centurions, again, the winner of this game will play Friday night against the winner of Western Hills and Owen County. Western Hills Henry County, that game follows this one. And then tomorrow night, the boys in Section 4 as well, same 4 teams. The boys will play Owen County tomorrow night at 6:30, so we will be live with that. Last year to Owensboro. The girls able to win the 2A state tournament. The boys, of course, last year, they won their first night, and fell to Knox Central the second night, who lost in the championship game to John Hardin. As we talked, Brad, before this game, if you look at RPI standings, Lady Centurions, the top seed, if you will, coming into this 2A state tournament this year, followed by Bell County, Mercer County, and Thomas Nelson. So good to be number 1, but a big road ahead to get always hard to repeat, isn't it?
Absolutely. You got a target on you, and it's, like I said, you have one off night. We got to win, counting tonight, 6 games straight. Lose 1 and you're out. So it's kind of like the NCAA tournament. You can't mess around, can't have an off night. And playing quality opponents every step up. So be Cal's ball second as we begin the third quarter. See if they can keep up that energy.
Starting lineup in for both teams, it looks like Rocky McClure, Beam, Gardner, and Calhoun for the Centurions. Inside to Calhoun for an easy 2. For Owen County, it is their starting 5 as the double team is here. They get it off to Gardner. Ball knocked away by Beam and stolen by Beam. It is Gardner and Goodrich along with Colligan, Smith, and Woodyard. McClure finds Calhoun at the free throw line. McClure wide open in three-point land, but now goes to Breedlove down low, right into Calhoun. A little bump on the body, fades away, no good, gets the rebound good. 36-7 Centurions. They are on a 14-zip run going back to the first half.
Oh, foul.
There's going to be a trip on Breedlove. That'll be Alexa's second foul of the game. First this half on the Centurions. Pretty clean game so far. Only about 3 fouls on each team.
Yeah, it really has. Cal staying in that half-court trap now in that 2-3 zone. There's something you got to love about tournament basketball, though, Mike. You got 4 schools in the gym right now. Henry and Western Hills sitting around waiting on their next game. Got fans, different cheerleaders in the gym night. A good environment.
Straightaway 3 put up is going to be no good. Calhoun with the rebound. Shelby has got to be in double figures on rebounds. She's already in double figures on points. Another double-double for her, most likely. Rocky, ball knocked away, able to get it back. Beam with it, far left wing. Around the horn it comes. Baseline to Breedlove, looks for Calhoun. McClure is going to let the 3 fly, no good. Rebound comes down to Ferguson. Owen County hampered a lot in this game. Ferguson, their second leading scorer, with 2 fouls early in the first half, and Lexi Moore, their leading scorer, out of the game with a concussion. Did not get the concussion in this game. She has not played this entire game. Got it a couple games ago.
Per game?
She was averaging 20 points a game
goodness.
and 8 rebounds and nearly just over 7 rebounds a game.
A pretty big loss, obviously.
Well, especially when you put in the fact that she had been to the free throw line in their 12 games 83 times and was an 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah, it's great size. I was seeing her down on the court before the game. She was standing around as they were warming up. Really good, tall, strong player.
Smith brings it out top to set up. Now Ferguson with it. A very young Owen County team. No seniors on this team whatsoever. And we'll probably be seeing them in 2A state play again next year. Ball out to Calhoun. Rocky with a 3. No good. Breedlove with the rebound. Back up and good. Nice move by Alexa Breedlove for her 4th point.
That was a tough finish there. She got rolled out when she got the rebound. Could have been a push. And flipped it up and finished with the right hand. Cal backing up now into the 2-3 zone. The lead now 38-7.
The defense by the Centurions has been swarming tonight, and there's going to be another steal. Calhoun up just leads McClure, who beats everybody up. Pump fake shot is no good. Could have went straight up with it. I think she thought Goodrich was closer than she was.
Yeah, just go ahead and finish that one. Most of the time, anymore in high school, people aren't, even in college, they're not going for the block. They're just trying not to foul. They're trying to make you think, and they're not going to foul. You go up with it.
Smith brings it down. McClure's going to pick her up at half court. Gets rid of it. Over to Lewis, who came into the game for Colligan. Goes around a pick by Woodyard. Ferguson starts her move. Off to Woodyard, knocked away. Ferguson gets it back. It's going to be bumped by Breedlove. That'll be the 3rd on Breedlove for the Centurions.
Foul number 20, Breedlove. That's her 3rd, team 3rd.
3rd team foul on the Lady Centurions this half. Lewis looking to throw it in. Can't find anybody. Rocky knocks it out of bounds. And now it's going to be Owen County's ball from the corner. A very tough place to throw it in. Ball's going to come in. McClure with the steal. Jumped right in front of Goodrich. Brings it down. Gives it off to Calhoun. Nice pass inside to Breedlove for 2.
Breedlove just ran right to the rim. And, of course, Calhoun finds her.
40-7. Centurions with the lead. With the drive shot blocked by Breedlove or Rocky. McClure comes away with it. Finds Beam. Back out to Calhoun. 3 in the air by Shelby. No good. Rebound tipped around. Goodrich comes away with it. Stopped by McClure. McClure all over the place on her and makes her loses it out of bounds.
Jaya was all over.
I'll tell you, Goodrich did a spin move, and by the time she spun, McClure had come around to the other side to meet her.
Well, it's one of those, if anybody on our team joined Jaya there, when she made that spin, you could have been right there just to run through and get it and go make a layup. But nobody there, but Jaya made her come back across the other way and then lost possession.
We got a timeout on the floor by Owen County. Centurions lead 40-7 with 4:03 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
The 11th annual Cal Softball Silent Auction and Trivia Night is Saturday, February 1st from 6 to 9 p.m. in the English Station campus cafeteria. Cost is just $20 a person and includes dinner. Great silent auction items including autographed jerseys and bats, gift cards, golf outings, and more. All proceeds benefit the Cal Softball program. To book your reservation, contact Coach Mullen at 502-241-6626. Mike, I know always one of your favorite nights of the year is that softball trivia night. Great dinner, great entertainment, fun.
Hey, you have a great dinner and fun, and I'm there, you know.
That's right. You like a good meal, no doubt about it, but it all helps the softball program. They always have a good silent auction, too. I always enjoy that. A lot of sports memorabilia, autographed jerseys, things.
Kyle Mullen has done a great job. Jeff Ashley, I know, helps out with that a lot.
Jeff does a ton.
It's a good group of people put that together, and fun night. Fun night for everybody.
And I'm getting old enough now. They're getting into the players they get. It used to be the Harmon Killebrews guys. I never, were done by the time I was born. Now it's guys that I remember, what the Wade Boggs, the Willie McGee's. Those are the guys I remember watching as a kid.
I thought you were going to say you've lived through the trivia questions now. You got trivia questions. You got to that age where you've lived through them.
Oh, I'm starting to like the autographs.
We're back to action here. Ball inside to Calhoun. Nice pick by Gardner to open her up. Gardner in for Breedlove, and Shelby has 14 on the evening.
A nice little set play by Coach Pridemore there out of the timeout.
Ball goes into Gardner, or into Ferguson, but Gardner there to make the steal. McClure brings it back the other way. Boys in action tomorrow night at 6:30.
Oh, they had Shelby.
Now they go inside to Shelby. McClure, 10-footer, no good. Rebound. Ferguson comes away with it. Almost went out of bounds, able to save it. Lewis drives to the hoop. Stopped by Beam. Gets it back outside. Three in the air by Woodyard is good.
There we go.
Her second three. First points of this quarter, and in double figures is Owen County, 42-10. Cowboys in action tomorrow night. They are 4-5 on the season. After a holiday play, they'll be taking on the same Owen County school. The Owen County boys only 3-9 on the season. Abigail Embry in the game for the Centurions. Mia Beam out. Colligan back in the game for Owen County. She's going to give Goodrich a breather. And I believe we have a running clock now. I don't believe it stopped during that dead ball. Or either the clock guy just forgot to stop it. Nobody said anything. Smith with the drive, blocked by McClure.
I don't know that we've gotten there yet, have we? Well,
I don't think so.
Maybe before they hit that three, we may have.
McClure drives, dishes to Rocky in the air. Sydney going for her first three of the first points of the night. No good. Rebound to Ferguson. Ferguson, the freshman, a good-looking player underneath. Woodyard tries to drive, gets it off to Ferguson. Back to Woodyard. They're looking inside for Ferguson. Ferguson with a move, no good on the shot, but she's fouled by Rocky. That's the first on Sydney tonight.
You are correct in that the clock is running, so it's going to be quick now.
As the Centurions are up by 35 at that 1 point before that three-pointer, so that's a running clock at 35. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Ferguson with two. Hits the first. She's just over 50% on the year. She has been to the line. Has had 62 attempts on the year. Marissa Molestina in the game for the first time tonight. Sydney Rocky out. Gracie Ferguson, just a freshman, averaging 12 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game. No good on the second. Gets another rebound to the hoop. Blocked by Calhoun. Gets the ball back. Blocked by Calhoun again. Rebound to Shelby this time. McClure. Nobody comes to get her. Back to Calhoun. Molestina, three, left corner, no good. Rebound to Ferguson. Smith lets a three fly, no good. Lewis tries to save it, out of bounds, Centurion ball. Under a minute to go and clock running. McClure walks it up to Embry, left wing, back to McClure. Back to Embry. And they're just playing pitch and catch right now. Now they let Molestina in the game. McClure drives baseline, puts up a shot, no good. Gardner with the rebound, back up, going to draw the foul. Foul is going to be on Ferguson. That's her third, and to the line goes Delaney Gardner to try for her first points of the night. First shot by Delaney is good. She has her first point of the night. Kristen Hearn in the game. Ferguson out. Owen County coming into the game averaging 58 points a game. Centurions have put a stop to that. Gardner hits them both. Had a nice little backspin on that ball to put it in there. 24 seconds to go, third quarter. Ball knocked away by Gardner, stolen by Molestina. Ball knocked away on the other end by Lewis. Steele gets it off to Colligan. Nice pass, but Abigail Embry with the hustle from behind to knock it away and save it to Gardner. Off to McClure, changes direction. Shot up, no good. Rebound, McClure. She's going to draw the foul. Boy, pure hustle on both sides by the Centurions that time.
Great play. No relenting here from the Centurions. It'll be the end of the quarter, but Jaya will shoot 2.
Foul is on Laurel Lewis. That's her first. And to the line goes McClure for 2. Jaya with 9 points on the evening, trying to get to double digits, and does on her first free throw. Hits them both. And we come to the end of 3 quarters of play. Centurions up 40. I got 46 to 11. We hit both free throws there. We got 45 on the board.
As we do some housekeeping here, let me tell you about Cal Golf Scramble. Save the date. We'll be hosting our annual Golf Classic on Monday, May 11th, 2020 at Persimmon Ridge Golf Club. This is the athletic department's only fundraiser and benefits the Christian Academy Athletic Department and all of the Kentucky campus teams. Proceeds are used towards equipment, facility improvements, uniforms, coaching development, and training needs. Mike, always a great day over at Persimmon Ridge. You and your boys, always a tough competitor. So if you want to take on Mike and his family of excellent golfers, come on out and join us that day.
We have yet to win it yet, though.
You're always knocking on the door, though, Mike.
We have knocked on the door, but not been able to open it all the way. But it is a great day. We had a great time every year. Good time together with my boys and my brother-in-law, and we put a team in there, but a lot of other good teams and a lot of good Cal families participate in that.
Individual scoring first for Christian Academy. Delaney Gardner with 2. Shelby Calhoun leading the way with 14. Alexa Breedlove 6. Mia Bean 13. Jay and McClure with 11. For the Lady Rebels, it's Lewis with 1, Woodyard 8, Ferguson 1, and Goodrich 1. It'd be Owen County ball to start the fourth quarter.
One player with 8, 3 with 1 for Owen County. Their 8-off were up in a Kentucky game one time. They held a team to like the 3 points. One had 2, one had 1. He goes, who's on that guy's play some defense on one that scored 2? We know who's on this person that scored 8. Bunch of subs in for the Centurions now. It's going to be, I have to go to my second set of numbers here to see who's in for the Centurions. We'll get you caught up here in a minute. First shot is up and no good by Ferguson. I got to extend my scoring lines here.
I'll kind of set it here. You got number 14, Ella Daniels on the floor. You got 35, Abby Yarberry. Let's see, 33, Lindsey Thomas. You got number 10, Marissa Molestina. And then you got number 4, Savannah Gardner, younger sister of Delaney. So that's the 5 for the Centurions.
Molestina crosses over, tries to go baseline, back out to Daniels. With the ball is Thomas. She finds Savannah Gardner. She's going to drive, dishes out Molestina 3. Good!
That was a nice offense there. Dribble handoff. Savannah came off strong. Good pass to Molestina and drills it.
And there's a 3 up and good by Smith, and that is her first points of the game.
I mean, Owen County's got players. It just a little bit too much speed from the Centurions, giving them issues.
Thomas with the ball finds Savannah Gardner. She's going to drive, has an opening, goes to the hoop. Shot is up and no good. I think she was surprised it was so open. Rebound by Woodyard. She pushes it the other way. She's going to dish to Ferguson. Puts her elbow out. Gardner, a good stop. Ball goes up. Colligan with the rebound. Ferguson at the free throw line. Back around it comes. Three-pointer by Woodyard. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds off. Whoa, it's off of Gardner of the Centurions. It'll stay with Owen County. Ferguson to throw it in. Again, the Centurions, it is Yarberry, Savannah Gardner, along with pass. Tip to Molestina.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Daniels could not get the rebound, but she was between 2 Rebels, so she tipped it to another Centurion.
Gardner underneath to Yarberry, up with the 2.
Great play by Abby. Great pass. Abby can always finish inside. Good play.
51-15 Centurions. Just over 5 to go in this game. Looks like the Centurions will be moving on to the second round, the championship round of section play for the 2A state tournament. We got a 3 in the air and good. I believe that was Ferguson. It was. That's Ferguson's first 3 of the year. She looks like she's been taking them all year. 51-18 Centurions.
Just like your Coach Rupp there, Coach Pridemore was not happy with that defensive effort.
They said, I guess it was a 2. They got 17 on the board. Pass trying to go down, to Yarberry, knocked away by Colligan. Coming the other way is Owen County, and Smith with the 2. Or by Laurel Lewis, excuse me. 51-20 Centurions. Molestina brings it up, gets it off to Yarberry, looking underneath for Gardner. Can't get it there. Gets it back out to Molestina. She finds Thomas. Thomas starts her move, then brings it back out. Finds Molestina. Stops, puts up a 15-footer. Good. That was after 3 in the air, no good by Lewis. Rebound to Woodyard, and she gets another 2.
Scoring has opened up here, Mike, in the fourth quarter. 53-21 Centurions lead as we go under 4 minutes.
Thomas the other way, gives it off to Gardner on the right wing. That is Savannah Gardner who's in the game. Gives it to her fellow 8th grader Daniels, off to Molestina, back to Gardner. Finds Thomas out top, starts a drive, gives it off to Gardner. Now Thomas drives,
nice.
A running left-hander is good.
That was a beauty.
Lindsey
Took a foul,
Thomas.
too. Didn't call it.
55-21 Lady Centurions, 3 minutes to go. Lady Centurions will be back in action Friday night with a 6:30 game. Don't forget the boys are in action tomorrow night against Owen County at 6:30 right here at English Station campus. We will have the game for you on live sportscaster. Steal by Owen County. Coming the other way is Goodrich. Left-handed layup, no good, but going to be a foul on Molestina. That is Molestina's first. Goodrich to the line for 2. Goodrich 1 for 2 from the line tonight. First shot is no good. Kaylin Hubbard into the game for the Centurions. Lindsey Thomas comes out. So Hubbard's a sophomore. Yarberry's a junior. Daniels and Savannah Gardner are both 8th graders. Marissa Molestina a junior. Second shot hit by Goodrich. 55-22 Centurions. Western Hills and Henry County to follow this game. We will not be broadcasting that game, but the winner of that game will play the Lady Centurions Friday night. Owen County comes away with it. Daniels almost with the steal. There's going to be a turnover. On the line was Lewis. It'll be Centurion ball. Hannah Howard into the game for Owen County. Daniels to throw it again. Of course, Daniels' brother, Braden, on the boys' team. They play tomorrow night against Owen County at 6:30.
Oh, could have been illegal. Not going to get it.
There's a give and go after the little palm, 2 for Savannah Gardner.
Could have easily been illegal, but gave it to her.
57-22 Centurions. Straight away, Lewis with the 3 is nothing but net. Laurel Lewis has her 6th point of the night. Molestina the other way. Finds Hubbard. Hubbard out to Yarberry. Molestina left corner. Goes back to
Nice.
Yarberry, and the shot's up and good.
Beauty there. They just executed the offense better than seen the varsity team execute the offense. Varsity team obviously scores at will in other ways, but that was a beauty there.
It's been two great pick and goes, and they found them each time. Ball almost stolen. Shot is up and no good. Going to be a foul on Yarberry. That'll be the first on Yarberry, and Rachel Howard, who's in the game, an 8th grader, will go to the line for 2. Running clock stops at free throws, it appears.
Yeah, once they've reported the foul, the clock stops.
Ashlyn Clark in the game along with Addison Franz for the Centurions. Yarberry and Molestina come out with 48 seconds to go. Howard missed her first, going for her second shot here. It is up and good. Daniels brings the ball down. Tries to cross over, knocked away on the ground. Daniels able to recover it. Has a free move to the hoop, up and good. Centurion's getting some breaks.
About lost it twice, and everybody for hit, or Owen started to run down the floor thinking a layup, and she picks it up in an uncontested layup. Funny.
We got a foul here on the Centurions. Going to be on Ella Daniels. That's Ella's first. One in the bonus. As to the line goes Natalie Smith. She's 5 for 5 on the year from the line. Shot is up and good. Make it 6 for 6.
Owen County, number 4, Gracie Woodyard. And number 10, Addie Bowling.
Gracie Woodyard, Addie Bowling into the game for Owen County. And Smith misses her second with the rebound. Savannah Gardner has Ashlyn Clark way up in front, but he didn't spot her. Hubbard with the ball, drives baseline, running 5-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Bowling, or Woodyard, Gracie Woodyard, excuse me. We have 4 seconds to go. 3 fired in the air, going to be no good, and that brings us to the end of the game. Centurions with a win in the first round of 2A state tournament, 61-27. We'll be back in a minute to recap tonight's game. Welcome back to Christian Academy Louisville Ladies Centurion basketball, where the Lady Centurions come away victorious, 61-27. They move to 13-2 on the season. Owen County drops to 7-6 on the season. It was a game Centurions controlled from the outset. They started the game with a 7-zip run, and after 2 free throws by Owen County, the Centurions closed the first quarter with an 8-zip run to go up 15-2. They increased the lead to 32-7 there at halftime. They ended the first half with a 10-zip run, started the second half with another 10-zip run. Combined, that would be a 20-zip run to get up out to 42-7. Came away with a 46-11 lead at the end of 3, and then the bench was cleared to start the fourth quarter and play the entire fourth quarter, and the Centurions come away with a 61-27 victory.
Individual scoring first for the Lady Centurions. Delaney Gardner with 2. Marissa Molestina with 5. Shelby Calhoun, 14. Alexa Breedlove, 6. Mia Beam, 13. Jay McClure, 11. Lindsay Thomas, 2. Abby Yarberry, 4. Savannah Gardner, 2. And Ella Daniels, 2. For Owen County Lady Rebels, it was Rachel Howard with 1. Laurel Lewis with 6. Natalie Smith, 4. Samantha Woodyard, 10. Gracie Ferguson, 4. And Destiny Goodrich with 3. Christian Academy with the big win tonight. The final escaped me 61-27 to advance to the finals of Section 4.
Well, again, Owen County without their top scorer tonight in Lexi Moore, but without her out there, the Centurions need to come out and just take care of business. This is what you like to do in the first game of a repeat chance for the 2A state tournament.
That's exactly right. Maybe a slow first 2 minutes as Cal worked their way through going against that 2-3 zone, but once they solved that, Mia Beam really broke it open with some threes. Once they solved that, no problem, started getting it going and never looked back from there.
Well, the Lady Centurions now will play the winner of this game. You may see on your broadcast the two teams warming up. This is Western Hills and Henry County. Western Hills 4-8 on the season. Henry County 2-11 on the season. Lady Centurions will play the winner of this game Friday at 6:30. And the winner of that game will go on to Owensboro for the state tournament of the 2A state championship. Boys, they are in action tomorrow night for their first game of the 2A Kentucky State Championship run as they open section play against Owen County. Cal comes in the game 4-5. Owen County is 3-9. Western Hills on the boys' side, the best record in this section, 7-4. Henry County 4-7. So a big game for the boys tomorrow night as they try to get back to Owensboro as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big goal for our team is to get back. And it starts with a big game tomorrow. Same team, Owen County. And then obviously back behind that, one price, come in for $7, get to watch 2 games tomorrow night. Cowboys, and then follow that up with Western Hills and Henry County. So always fun. Tournament basketball is fun. The great thing about this 2A is you get to play in this, play for a championship. Then when it's over, you get to play a few games, play about 5-10 more games, and then get it buckled back up for the full thing. As we know in Kentucky, at the end of the year, every school plays for 1 trophy, and that comes in late February.
Well, the girls get to play in the 2A state tournament, come back, play in the LIT, where they were announced they're the number 3 seed this year in the LIT. Then they have the state tournament after that.
That's
with
right.
a few games in between.
Wow, yeah. I texted Coach. We were texting last night. I said, well, this is going to be a fun 2 weeks here, really, the last month and a half. But I'm going to be here, Lord willing. We finish Friday night, go to Owensboro, have a fun time there, then come straight back, like you said. And looks like probably a visit with Manuel, I would assume. And that'll be at Valley High School this year. Calwood's first game would be on Tuesday evening.
Well, that's going to wrap it up tonight. Again, the Lady Centurions, I have just totally lost my notes, a 61-27 victory over Owen County tonight. They'll play Friday night at 6:30. The boys tomorrow night at 6:30. Love to have you out here at the English Station campus. But if you can't make it, we'll be right here on livesportscaster.com. For Brad Morgan and myself, Mike Botello, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night from the English Station campus.